louder, we need the volume. Hands in the air, turn it up louder, we need the volume. Hands in the air.
Oh fuck, I'm so drunk I feel retarded. I was looking deep. Just saying, sometimes you get a knock on the head, you get special powers. It happens all the time.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
I'm talking to America here, excuse me.
Oh yeah!
We had just a whole weekend of ass beatings, complete and utter destruction, total fucking annihilation of teams. I'm telling you, it's not going to be much to talk about except this team got its ass whooped. But we're going to try to make a show out of it. And these guys are actually on time today. What's up, guys? Hi, Brendan.
Hello.
Hi, PJ.
Master Chief reporting for duty.
All right, hold on a second here because my ears ain't connected. There we go. Now they should be. Perfect. Now I can hear you and you can't hear you. Alright, cool. So let me get really comfortable here. Wait. Damn it.
Hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, let me get real comfortable here real quick. Let me just take this jacket off. It's kind of stuffy in here. Let me get real fucking. Let me get myself situated right here. Yeah. All right. How are we doing today, guys? How are we feeling?
All that just so you could fucking show that you guys beat the Jets. You're so corny. So corny. He's like, oh yeah, a lot of teams got their ass whooped. There's a lot of close games actually, you weirdo.
No, there is actually a lot of blowouts, dude. We'll get into it. There's a fuckload of blowouts. When I was doing the notes and shit to this game or to this show, it was like, wow, that was an ass whooping. That was an ass whooping. That was an ass whooping. So that was the whole way for that. But anyway, that's not the part. We'll get to that in a second, dude. Let's not jump the gun here. We got some headlines to address. First off, I think we may have already covered it in another show, but Brandon Staley got fired. I think we're all happy about that.
About time.
NFL suspends
Why don't I
Steelers
decided
safety
that
DeMonte Kazee for remainder of season after hit on Michael Pittman Jr.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you think that? Why would that be bullshit to you? Because that was a pretty lethal hit.
Yeah, it was, and maybe the quarterback take a little bit of responsibility for throwing his receiver into the fucking deathbed.
Yeah, but when you're fucking in midair, you know, people are supposed to know better than to fucking throw a shoulder at your face or at the ear hole. Because you got fucking ear hole.
Oh, you of all people will be on board with me here.
No. I don't think it's fucking season worthy. But, you know, that is a pretty fucking lethal hit. I don't think it's suspend for the season worthy. I don't think there's many hits in the NFL that are worth a whole season. Unless it's like super egregious, like fucking Bill Romo trying to break Shannon Sharp's arm or some shit. But I'm just saying, it looked pretty nasty, and it fucked me on a bet.
I gotta take this call. I'll be back, guys.
All right. So, NFL fined Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes for crying.
Wait, before we leave that subject, I'm sorry, I was busy. I actually think that the NFL, that was a bad hit. I don't care what you guys say. That was an outrageous hit. There's no need for those kind of hits in football.
I mean, I agree, but I don't. I don't think. I agree that it's not a good hit. Like I agree that it's a pretty dirty hit. I don't agree with a whole year for it type shit. I guess. But I do agree it's a shitty. It's not a good hit. So yeah. Going forward, I mean, Steve, did you want to say something on that one? The Keontae hit.
I apologize on that.
Pittman?
Huh?
That hit was. I don't like that hit. The guy's falling forward. He's trying to make a catch. He's defenseless as hell. You could kill somebody making a hit like that. I understand football is bang bang, and we love violence. It's cool, but we've seen those kind of hits always lead to lifelong injuries. And as much as my inner self is like, hell yeah, football, my satisfaction for 5 seconds is not worth a guy's 10, 15 years or the rest of his life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
We've seen Knox get folded on a similar play, and that guy could never play football ever again in his life. It's a miracle he's able to walk, to be honest. So I think it's fair that maybe it's a little much that they suspended him for the rest of the season and the playoffs. I think that's kind of outrageous.
Oh,
but,
and the playoffs too, huh?
Yeah, he's out for the year. It's like he can't play any football. Even if they have any more playoff games, he's suspended for those too.
Not like they're going to the playoffs, but yeah, okay.
But respectively, I think the suspension was a bit much, but kudos to the NFL for bringing the man hammer on that to let the NFL know that kind of play will not be tolerated. And you can argue he's playing the ball, he's playing this, but nah, man. Like, you see a guy diving for a football and you're going to take a shot like that. Your intention was 100% to kill that man.
I agree.
What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it, Brendan? I know you disagree.
No, Brendan's not on this yet. Brendan had to take a phone call real quick. We got Spatula Steve.
Nice. Steve, well, how do you feel about it?
I mean, from what I've replayed of it, I mean,
he put his head down, man. It looked a little intentional, if you ask me. I mean, granted, I know sometimes with these players, they come in for the charge and they don't actually mean to drop their head, you know. But again, this is a professional sport. You play it every day. You should kind of know how you're supposed
How
to
to
go
hit
in. I mean,
somebody.
you're training and practicing all week to do those tackles, to be in those situations, and you know, you're also on the other side of that coin because you risk injury as well. So, I mean, unless there was some personal grievance, which I still don't okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a little extreme how they penalized them, but you know, maybe like a game or two and a fine would have probably sufficed there, unless they can prove it was an intentional, you know, injury that he was trying to cause.
I
But
agree.
We also have to consider the fact that it's week 15, now week 16. So it's not a long suspension on its face.
No, they said he's done for the year, like including like potential playoff games.
Yeah, but they're not going to the playoffs. So like,
Just the fact that they're prepared to suspend him for playoff games too, I think it's outrageous. But
that does be.
maybe the NFL saw something we didn't see. I think the issue is kind of like in the same boat as Draymond Green. I mean, this isn't the first time this season this guy has got fined for hits like that. And
Yeah,
I
I
know
was gonna. Go
Pittsburgh is
ahead.
known for their heavy hitting players, but at some point you gotta respect human life. Not even just like your opponent, but yourself. Like that play could have easily backfired on that man. Easily. And he would be singing a different tune if he was paralyzed from the neck down, you know what I mean?
yeah, he would have leaned that in one wrong way, you know, he'd snap his own neck.
Snap his own neck. So I mean
I mean,
I
you
see
got to
the
imagine
NFL
the way.
trying the NFL's trying to keep players safe, which I respect it. I do respect it a lot, man, because there's life after football, and most of these guys don't know what to do, and they're so beat up, like they really can't do much. So I respect it. I respect the call.
Charles, welcome to the show.
Hey, what is up?
We're talking about the
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 tackle, the
yeah
bend.
the Kazee tackle on Pittman. What do you think about that one?
I'm kind of on the same page where Brady is coming from. Where like, there's as a defender these days, yeah, the hit itself doesn't tell the entire story in terms of like if the receiver is being put in positions where they are gonna get hit in certain types of ways, and or as a defender, there's so many procedures and rules to follow at this point on how you're supposed to hit somebody, the hit box and all that. That like, I get the potential aspect of things going wrong, but at the same time, it's football, so it's gladiator, and you're gonna have hard hits. So I think maybe the suspension might be warranted to a certain extent because by now we know the procedure, but the whole rest of
I
the year, like that's 3-4 more weeks, like, and if the Steelers make the playoffs, which they might not, don't look like it, but in the event that they do, that's an extra week there. Like, I don't know, it just seemed too harsh for me.
I mean, everybody is kind of right from their angles. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like Tom
Oh
Brady's
yeah,
kind of
I
right.
agree. I agree.
Tom Brady's kind of right, but he's not right to the way he put it. Like, you know, the NFL's not full of quarterbacks that are putting receivers at risk. Like, you put on pads and a helmet, you're at risk. Like, you signed
Tua
that
to a
waiver.
certain extent actually did that. I think last game, a little bit with Waddle. Waddle got kind of put in that weird position where he did get decked, but it happens. I get it happens,
It's
but
bang
I don't
bang
know. It's
plays.
football.
A lot of these guys are trying to read through their plays. You know, I no offense to Tom Brady, but he's retired now. Now he's just a retired guy trying to like. Tom Brady made a few of the same plays himself. He put Edelman in some weird spots. He put Gronk in some weird spots. It's the NFL. You're not going to get it perfect. It's very fast. So people need to respect that. What I don't like is, you intentionally going out to cause harm to a player. That is just, it's a bit much.
Brendan, PJ wanted to know what you thought of the hit. in itself?
Bad hit. The guy was just had a rocket up his ass trying to make a play and caught a guy in air. Obviously, it's a penalty. Should probably get fined for it. But I think the NFL does this thing where, depending on how much rage they get on social media, is how much they suspend someone, or if they suspend someone. I think that's bullshit.
I actually agree 1,000%.
There is something that somebody said though. There is something that somebody said though. This isn't the first time we've talked about Kazee and this thing.
That is also a factor. He's been penalized, I think, it's three, 4 times for the same kind of hits this year.
Yeah, I remember Kazee being. I remember talking about Kazee on this show once before.
I think it's another Draymond Green situation where you try to look the other way, but when it's like blatant now,
I was just about to say, is this guy the NFL Draymond Green? but not really, because I don't think he was like intentionally like, I'm gonna fucking injure this guy. Unlike Draymond, who's like, I'm gonna fucking deck this guy.
Which I agree with to an extent. I don't think the motive is like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I think the motive is like, I'm gonna make sure this guy understands he's not gonna catch a ball around me.
Yeah, I think it's just a young player trying to fucking make it happen, you know?
Make it happen.
Not a good way.
But you gotta understand when to pull back, because, you know, all it takes is one weird little head angle and you're injuring yourself on that play. So, all right, next. Let's not stay on this too long.
Okay. The NFL finds Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes after comments about NFL officiating.
Deserving. And I'm a Chiefs fan.
This one is. This one's funny.
Very deserving. You can't. I mean, as much as we hate officials, you guys can't go out to a fucking press conference.
Especially when the call was technically right.
Especially when the call was so
I get it. You're passionate. You know, I understand the you need to be running Tony like a fucking dog at practice. And if I was Patrick Mahomes, I'd deliver it straight bullets to your nutsack on scrimmage plays, man. I am fucking you up. And we're not stopping until you catch fucking 20 passes that are straight bullets to your chest. I'm beating your ass in practice. I just don't understand the misdirection here. I don't get it.
Okay.
Like, I get Mahomes to be pissed off, but like, Andy Reid, bro, what are you doing? You've been in the NFL for like 2 fucking decades and you're doing this shit. So not only is it dumb because you're going to lose money, but odds are, I don't know, the refs are on the internet and the refs fucking see that shit. You think they're going to like go out of their way to be nice or do anything for you after that? Especially if you get that crew again in the playoffs? Fuck.
Now you get calls against
Not even Taylor Swift can save him.
All playoffs.
First ball situation where
quarterback Teddy Bridgewater is going to retire after the 2023 season.
Who cares?
Good run. Key injuries. Here's where everybody's going to be really, really fucking sad. Expected to miss week 16 and possibly more due to shoulder injury. So sorry for everybody in their playoffs.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's fucking insanely brutal. Ravens running back Keaton Mitchell out for season with torn ACL.
Did you guys see that video of his knee? Holy shit, dude. His knee's supposed to go not supposed to go that way.
Send me that when you can.
You look like a flamingo, bro.
Yeah, his leg made an L and not in the good way.
Jags quarterback Trevor Lawrence is in concussion protocol. Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. obviously is in concussion protocol. Jets quarterback Zach Wilson is in concussion protocol. And that wraps up.
The only thing I have to add on the Zach Wilson one, how come they didn't check him like 10 weeks ago when he started, playing?
Because he don't play for the Dolphins.
With a concussion all year.
All right. Let's get to the game of the week, guys. We all saw it last night. Wow. Eagles 17 and Seahawks 20. Drew Lock led a drive for 80-plus yards in 2 minutes to seal an insane fucking win against the Eagles.
How this fucking game fucked me. Utterly fucked me. Utterly fucked me in the league. I checked my fucking league, and Geno Smith is out. When I got nothing but reports all fucking week that he's going to start. I didn't even get an update before the game. I got nothing.
Yeah. Drew Lock didn't even know he was going to play.
No. That's why when I was on Twitter and Monkey was asking me about bets like 2 hours before the game, and I was like, I don't have a bet. I don't know who's fucking starting. Like, they didn't even put up passing props for either of the quarterbacks on the sports books. They fucked everyone.
I lost by 4 fucking points because I didn't have a starting quarterback. The fuck? There's got to be someone I can write a petition to because, like, I got no update, nothing, nada. All I see is Drew Lock just walk out on the field. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, I know who you can write. You can write Geno Smith, but he's not going to write back.
What the fuck, man? I lost the boy. Like, I was crushing that league. Crushing it, dude. And I lose because of a quarterback. Nuts, bro. Sorry, whatever.
Monkey, you're muted.
My bad. Eagles fantasy player of the game, Jalen Hurts, 21.92 points, 17 for 31, 143 yards, 2 interceptions, and 13 carries for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. Seahawks player of the game was Kenneth Walker, 20.2 points, 19 carries, 86 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 receptions, 26 yards. Guys, what the fuck is going on with the goddamn Eagles?
No, you messed up the Seahawks player of the game. The Seahawks player of the game was this guy. The Seahawks player of the game was Matt Patricia.
Wherever that guy goes, it just seems to go downhill. It's not even a joke anymore. Like, it's like a scary trend.
Look, I shit you not. Every horrible moment I have as a Patriots fan involves Matt Patricia. Going back like 10 years. 10 fucking years of this shit. Every bad moment involved him. And then finally, I've hated the city of Philadelphia for at least 20 years of my life. And this glorious bastard, I love him now. For him to go to Philadelphia and ruin them is probably my favorite thing this whole year. It's incredible. You know that Drew Lock fucking got you up, bro?
Dude, oh, okay. My bad. I'm playing with fucking settings here while you're going off, and I really want to fucking talk about this shit. How monumental of a fucking failure on defense is it to have Drew Lock in a 2-minute offense absolutely fucking pick you apart for 80 yards, bro?
No, it was a 92-yard drive, and everyone knew he was passing.
First and foremost, I hate you fucking assholes because you do this every fucking week. It's the NFL. Everybody's fucking good. I don't care who it is.
It's the NFL, this one, dude, because...
Yes, you can! You are part of a team of 55 people, 55 of the best motherfuckers on the planet play football.
Everybody in the whole fucking stadium knew that Drew Lock was throwing the ball.
Okay, Monkey, you go out there and run that defense and make a stop.
I guarantee you.
Monkey can plan a better defensive scheme than Matt Patricia.
Monkey would get fucking steamrolled the first play, 80-yard bomb to some wide receiver, and he'd look around like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Dude, no way.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes, you would get obliterated at the NFL. You would get fucking demolished. Now, the Eagles, yes, this is embarrassing because they're a top team. There's no fucking reason for them to have Drew Lock go 80 yards down the field. But it is, you guys need to understand, in the NFL, it's possible. And if you're not on your A game, it will happen. That's what's wrong with the NFL. You have to be on your A game 24/7. You cannot take a break for a quarter. You can't take a break for 5 minutes. You can't take off the gas pedal because the other team, who's also highly paid, skilled athletes, will take advantage of that. And that's what happens to the Eagles. I feel like they're just in cruise control right now. And who said it in the pro game? Jalen Hurts, he called it out. Says they're not motivated to be the best right now. I don't know why. You guys didn't win a ring last year. You guys are hyped up beyond reason. If I'm in that locker room, I'm pissed the Cowboys are even in contention with me. That's just how I would feel.
Jalen Hurts already said it. It doesn't feel like anybody has the drive right now.
Yeah, man. Like it's not. It's the lack of drive and effort. Like these guys are all skilled. The Eagles are a good team. Do they have the drive to play 60 minutes of good football? Is the question.
But listen, I'm gonna stand on this. I may get obliterated in comparison to like.
Oh, you get steamrolled the first play.
31 other defensive coordinators. But I promise you that I'm going to call a better defensive scheme than Matt Patricia in that situation.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, PJ, Matt Patricia wears a pencil on his ear for a play sheet that is laminated. And you're telling me...
Was that in this chat? I read that somewhere. I swear to God, I read that somewhere. Don't get me wrong. That guy's a fucking idiot. Don't get me wrong.
PJ, this is the guy who lost the Super Bowl to Nick Foles and let Nick Foles pass for 400 yards. You could just call cover 3. Just call cover 3 every fucking play, and it would go better than that.
I'm serious, dude. Like, I play Madden. Like, I can definitely put a better defense on the field than Matt Patricia. Maybe not everybody else that's in the league. I'll give you that one. But Matt Patricia, I can outcoach all day. On either side of the ball. My bad. See, you got me fucking on either side. I can outcoach Matt Patricia.
I'm concerned about the amount of effort my team is putting in December because this is not the time to be losing football games.
Well, I think, regardless of the effort that they have put in or not, you really got to look at last night, and it's really got to stem down to that final call that they made. And I got to take a look at Sirianni and go, what the hell were you thinking? You were 13 yards away. You could have tied the game up and gone into overtime and kept your chances of winning. And instead, you decided to have Jalen Hurts throw it to A.J. Brown in a double coverage, and you threw the fucking game away. You made a very rookie fucking mistake. You had 12 seconds left on the clock. You had plenty of timeouts. You had all the ample opportunity to extend that game and have a chance to fucking take it. And instead, you blew it away.
That's a brilliant point because I believe 2 other coaches did the same exact thing and lost their games because of those results.
And I'm sorry, at this point, like, the only credit Sirianni is getting is because he's got a fucking big quarterback who's able to go off and do it push. That is the only fucking reason why right now I'm believing that Philadelphia has been able to do anything they're able to do. Yep, we got him up to the 1-yard line. We have DeAndre Swift. We could make it run in, or we could do a screen pass to one of our good receivers. Nah, you know what? Push Jalen into the fucking line.
Well, it could have been the coach doing that, but it also could have been Jalen Hurts being a fucking idiot.
Anyone see the press conference where they were talking about that play?
But so how much of that though is Jalen Hurts being an idiot, and how much of that is him playing?
I think it's all parties involved are at fault. The defense, the offense, like the Eagles are much better than the overall performance they gave.
Oh, I think I know what happened. So what happened is they got in the huddle, and Matt Patricia got confused, thought it was last year, thought he was the offensive coordinator, switched his headset on, and said, "Jalen, fucking chuck it, dude."
Fucking yeet that shit, bro.
on a serious note, what I'm also noticing with the Eagles, and I am gonna get into it later, is that they're just, other than the tush push, they're not physical. They're not physical right now. They were physical earlier in the season. They were bullying the fuck out of teams earlier in the season, and now we're not seeing it. They got it. They got their ass kicked by Dallas. They got their ass kicked by San Francisco, and now they let fucking Drew Lock kick their ass for 2 minutes.
Well, maybe
In
this
the
is
worst
like
part of the game.
maybe this is like the game where they're like, all right, enough with this bullshit. Like, I'll give them one more week. Like, maybe this embarrassment with everyone watching is enough for them to get their shit together. Sometimes teams need that.
It's
I
true.
don't know if it's true or not. Did anybody see last week that AJ Brown approached Jalen Hurts and called him a black Daniel Jones?
Yeah. That would be the ultimate savagery. That would
I don't know if that really happened.
Question to everyone: what is everyone's favorite NFL team, and who do they think their team will take in the first round of the draft this year? Wow, that's a two-parter. First off, that's asking two questions.
I'll start off. My favorite team is the Kansas City fucking Chiefs, baby. Let's
fucking
go.
liar.
And we're going to win the fucking Super Bowl, so we're going to pick number 32. We don't need him. We don't even fucking care.
This guy's a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar, dude.
He's a Falcons fan, and they're gonna go ahead and draft Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
They're gone. All their shit is out of my house. We're divorced. Paperwork's been signed.
I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't know who the fuck. I don't think we have any draft picks left to draft anyway.
They're going to draft two as replacement.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
My hope is that we draft a lineman.
What are they going to draft? Three?
Knowing Dolphins drafting.
Instead of two, it's three.
Knowing Dolphins drafting, they'll probably go and draft something fucking like totally
a quarterback,
like another offensive linebacker or outside linebacker.
Offensive linebacker.
I was about to say offensive linebacker. I would have made a whole new position. All right.
You just walked in the draft and it's like Dolphins select offensive linebacker. You're like, what?
See. That's my brain. I want them to fucking do offensive linebacker.
Three turn the ball over. Offensive linebacker.
Three turn the ball over. Offensive linebacker from LSU.
Florida, Alabama.
It's the Florida joke. All right. Go ahead, Brendan. You can go.
I am a Patriots fan, and they will be drafting Drake May.
No Caleb Williams?
They will not finish with the first pick. The only way they get Caleb Williams is that if Chicago does something. Yeah, that's the only way. And if they did, that would be the most hilarious shit on the face of the planet.
Do you really think they're going to get rid of Justin Fields?
Yes. You can't pass on Caleb Williams. Like, I watch a lot of college ball. You can't pass on that.
Do we think Justin Fields is not worth it or not a franchise quarterback?
No, I think he's on the Bears. That's his problem, is that he's on the Bears.
Yeah, I think Justin Fields would flourish more somewhere else as well.
They're gonna trade him to a team that was shitty, but not shitty enough to get like a top 5 pick this year, and they're gonna miss out on a quarterback. So he'll go to like the Raiders or like the Saints or Falcons or some shit like that.
All right. Go ahead, Charles. Charles is a Dolphin fan. We already know that.
Offensive linebacker.
Offensive linebacker. Right?
We're saying who are we going to draft or what we're going to draft in the first round?
Yeah, who you drafting in the first round?
The question was your favorite team and who do you think they're drafting in the first round?
I have no idea about who the hell would protect Tua, but get somebody else, man. Our O-line keeps year after year dying. We need more depth. We need more depth every damn year. Now, do we draft an O-lineman in the first round? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Offensive linebacker. Yep.
Offensive
Yeah.
linebacker. That's what you need.
So we don't know what the fuck we're drafting. That clearly, all right. Offensive
But
linebacker. That's our answer.
tune back in the off season. I watch a lot of college ball. A couple other people watch a lot of college ball. We'll do some draft shit in the off season. So
Yeah, we'll do
tune
some
back
draft
in.
shit. I actually like that idea.
All right. So
Next game.
Moving forward. Here's another. This one was going to be the game of the week so bad. I wanted it to be, but then fucking the Eagles thing happened, and it's just not. It's not avoidable. Vikings 24, Bengals 27. We saw two backup quarterbacks, Jake Browning and Nick Mullins, just fucking go at it in a game of games. Picks, touchdowns, a heroic game-winning catch. Like, it had everything. This game was a fucking complete goddamn game. Jordan Addison was the player of the game, 29.1 points, 6 receptions, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So fucking congratulations to everybody with him in a flex. Dude, fuck yeah on this game. Bro, fuck yeah. Dude, how are the Bengals still fucking winning games?
Is it just me, or does this Browning guy have like a Nick Foles vibe? The whole situation, like we had a fucking think back to like Carson Wentz during that. Like Carson Wentz was like everyone was on his nuts. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is an MVP," blah 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 blah. And then here comes this fucking, guy that doesn't look like he should play football at all.
Dick Nick.
Big Dick Nick. And then he just fucking terrorizes everybody. Like he's kind of got that vibe. Not gonna lie.
Do you think that maybe, just maybe, the Bengals are still contenders now?
Yes.
What do you want? Yeah. Yeah. However, they are without Chase now for a week, maybe longer.
That's tough, but like their supporting cast is, even without Chase, is good enough to get you through a game or two.
And
I think it is.
Steve had pointed out that Browning seems to have another favorite target. It's not necessarily Chase, but Tyler Boyd gets a lot of love. So and we saw that he was playing lights out in the fourth quarter. With this one, I think the Vikings are pretty much over.
Dead.
Which sucks for them because Nick Mullins was looking promising.
It's crazy to me that the wild card right now for the NFC involves, I think, 1 8-6 team, and the rest is 7-7 or 6-8, and they all potentially could. I don't know how it could shake out, but 2 shitty teams can make it into the playoffs.
Well, both conferences are weird. No, it's crazy, PJ.
3 if you count the NFC South.
Two NFC South teams with losing records can make the playoffs this year. And then the AFC is like fucking butt fuck wide open.
Butt fuck wide open still.
But the Vikings is interesting because like they've just been delaying the inevitable death. Like no one ever thought. Once Justin Jefferson was hurt and Kirk Cousins was hurt, you're like, this is fucking done. They should have been gone a long time ago. But I have to say, Nick Mullins, I forgot that dude was even in the fucking NFL. And he's super fun to watch, except for like the 5 red zone turnovers he'll give you every game. Besides those turnovers, it's really fun to watch because he's either going to do something really awesome or really fucking dumb.
My God. Oh, that's rough. We'll get to that game when we get to it, but there's another quarterback that's the same concept to me.
Here's one that I want to talk about, and it's kind of just for the joke. Texans 19 at Titans 16 in overtime. This is another good game. The Titans decided to wear the Oilers jerseys against Houston and then fucking lost. I'm sorry, but you gotta appreciate the hilarity of that. That's fucking funny.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Because, all right, so like let's think about it in another way. and another team that switched cities, right? This would be like if Baltimore wore Cleveland Browns throwbacks and then played Cleveland. Why are they allowed to do this?
First off, has that ever?
When I saw that, it made no sense to me either.
Either way,
I respect the balls to do it. That's awesome, but you got to fucking win.
Yeah, you gotta win those. Okay, you can't sit there and sounds Austin. That's just downright fucking stupid. You're banned from the NFL now, in my opinion. Get out.
Yeah, no, that you can't listen. After coming off a 1 point fucking crazy ass win against the Dolphins, I understand the moxie. I understand the balls. Like, yeah, we just fucked up the Dolphins' whole shit. Let's go home and then piss in Houston's Cheerios.
The Dolphins fucked themselves over.
Jerseys. We're gonna wear the Oilers jerseys. And then fucking losing the same way you beat the fucking team last week. What the fuck was that? Ah, jeez. Amazing. What a game.
We lost to that.
We lost
The
to that.
NFL in a nutshell, man.
We lost to that clown show. Yeah, we did. All right, so other than that, there's not really much. There's no real consequences. Both these teams are pretty much out of it. Chargers 21 and Raiders 63.
Well, fucking yeah, this game was amazing.
Here's the stat. We hadn't seen a team score more than 60 points in an NFL game since 1966, and we watched two teams do it in one season. What
I'm sorry.
The fuck was this game?
This one was way more miraculous than the one that happens in Miami.
No, I agree.
Because the previous week, if you recall, this team only scored
Raiders,
3 fucking points. They scored 3 points last week.
No, 0.
Or no, 0.
Yeah, they scored 0 points. So they over 2 games, they averaged 30 points. What the fuck?
Yeah, and Raiders are averaging over 30 points the last 2 weeks.
Hey guys, I got breaking news on that game. Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen have both marked themselves safe from an ass raping.
Wait, guys, you don't hear that?
Wait, I think
you do.
Yep,
The Raiders scored again. Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
You know what I heard? I forgot what show I was listening to, but I was listening to a podcast while I was at work the other day, and someone talked about how like Brandon Staley for the past couple of weeks in press conferences kept saying, "Oh, we just keep having these close games and keep losing." And so the players heard that and said, "Well, maybe if we just get absolutely ass fucked on primetime television, then we can get this fucking guy out of here."
Yeah, Pat was talking about that. Maybe
was
even
it
today.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like I've never seen a team quit so fast. They quit immediately.
First off,
that was really fast.
I want to say this because Richard Sherman needs to be validated. They did fire him at halftime. He was fired at halftime. They didn't bring the Uber. They made him sleep in the pissed bed that he pissed in. But they definitely told him at halftime, "Hey, buddy,
we got to get you out of here, bud."
Home.
Yeah,
we're not giving you a ride home." So
that's probably why he answered the questions in the press conference the way he did. Because they asked him, "Do you think you'll have a job tomorrow?" I can't answer that. Oh, do you think you should be fired? Not after what I've done for this organization for the last 3 years. I'm sorry. What have you done?
Yeah, what?
Torture the fan base.
What you did was create a verb. And they played it. They had the fucking audacity, the fucking Thursday Night Crew, to play that verb in graphic to confirm it to like the rest of the world. Like, yes, there is a verb out there. It's called chargering, and it's when you completely shit the bed in the last seconds of any game. Just
I think though for the rest of the year, when someone charges something, in honor of Coach Staley, we're gonna say that they Staley'd it.
They scaled
yeah,
it.
which I'm sure the fucking Chargers would totally appreciate that moving forward.
His legacy as a defensive guru is letting the team who got shut out put a 60 burger on you. Yeah, good job.
The defensive Adam Gase.
Oh man, I love the NFL right now, man. It's
Man,
fucking
Brandon
amazing.
So
Brandon
I
Staley looks
had
Matt
one
Patricia
note.
look good.
I had one note. I was having my technical difficulties while you guys were on the Minnesota game. I had one thing I wanted to say on that one. I don't know if it was covered.
Go for it.
What is O'Connell thinking? Taking Nick Mullins and treating him like Jalen Hurts and not doing it once but 2 times in a row, a brotherly shove and failing in overtime when you have Justin Jefferson, Chandler having a career day, and TJ Hawkinson on your team?
Well, Justin Jefferson, I think, was out with an injury. No.
Yes.
No, he was in. No, wasn't he in?
Oh,
No, he was in.
No, I don't think
yeah.
he was.
but still, know what's weird about that, Steve? Is like ever since Philly started doing that, is it just me or has every team forgotten they can do a normal quarterback sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
also, too,
they
it's
just
why
see
are
the
you gonna
push
take a
push, and they're
guy-
like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this the play of the century now.
But why are you going to take a guy as small as Nick Mullins, who probably can't even carry his own weight, and
I can
expect
answer
him
that,
to
by the way.
get past a bunch of 300-pound linemen?
I can
And
answer
when he
that.
doesn't do it the
is-
first time, what possesses you to make him do it a second time 2 minutes later?
I can answer the whole why is everybody doing the fucking tush push all of a sudden? Like, and everybody forgot that the quarterback sneak exists. It's because they know that bitch is banned next year. So they're getting it all out the way now.
Yeah,
Well,
why?
they're helping it get
Everybody's
unbanned.
failing.
Because no one else can do it. No one else can do it,
Yeah,
so they're
that's
not
what I'm
going to
saying.
ban
Like,
it.
everybody is failing at it though. Like the only ones getting it done is really Philly. And that's just because of Jalen Hurts' size. Like he really doesn't even need the 2 guys to push him. They just do it.
No, it also has a lot to do with Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
All right, so
Although you see, he's under a little bit of fire because they kept warning him about something that he was doing, and he got the offensive false start.
Moving the ball forward every time he sets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, baby.
fantasy player of the game for that Raider game was Aiden O'Connell with 25.92 points, 20 for 34, 248 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
What's crazy is no one on the Raiders, after putting up 60-plus points, went over 30 fantasy points. That's fucking kind of weird.
Because everybody on the Raiders was
Literally
basically in the 20s.
Even Brandon Bolden scored a fucking touchdown.
Like it wasn't one Raider that was.
Jacoby Myers was throwing touchdowns and shit.
Here's another one here. Now, man, I knew that this was gonna be a wow, but I didn't think it was gonna be a damn. Broncos 17 at Lions 42.
I don't know why you guys were riding the fucking Broncos' dick. I knew this was gonna happen.
The Lions are sick of everybody's shit talk.
Well, we were just making takes about the Broncos that were as serious as your Chiefs fandom. So
That's why I took them serious, because my Chiefs fandom is fucking serious.
Yeah, we were trying to make you nervous. Yeah, that's it.
Nervous for the Broncos?
We'll actually have a special guest next week. We're going to have a live on-air PJ interview to be a Chiefs fan. I have a friend of mine who's a mega Chiefs fan who's going to come on the show and interview you and give you your final judgment on your application.
Your final.
Oh, yeah?
So
Not how it
study
works.
this week.
It's not how it works in Kansas City.
He's gonna see if you're worthy of the kingdom.
It's not how it works in Kansas City, but
Hey,
it's right.
hey, it's gonna be.
Have you been to Kansas City?
Listen, it's gonna be an honest assessment.
He went to Kansas. Come on, guys. Duh.
Kansas City, dummy.
What state that in?
Missouri.
No, you're wrong. It's also in Kansas. It's split in half.
Shut the fuck up.
It's such a good trick question because no matter what answer someone gives you, they're wrong.
I hate this. I hate this show, by the way. Jared Goff, the Goffinator, Goffin it, Goffed everybody. He
Jack and Goff.
He was 31 for 31.12 points, 24 for 34, 278 yards, and 5 fucking touchdowns. Just
He was
Goff on everyone.
Jack and Goff all over the place.
Yeah, bro, just.
Monkey can't fucking breathe right now. Monkey can't fucking breathe.
He was jacking off in the end zone. He was fucking jacking off in Sean Payton's face. He was fucking jacking off in the stands with the fans after the game. He was fucking jacking off with the hot dog guy. He's just fucking jacking off everywhere.
Don't fucking break Monkey.
I need to set up a Patreon because we're never getting monetary from fucking YouTube.
Oh, just wait till we get to the Bills game. We are not getting monetized.
Akbar, motherfucker.
All right, everybody ready for?
I think the Lions are winning games when they need to win games. I think they got the kinks out a little bit. Maybe they could do something in the postseason. They're not proven yet. We don't know. That's where it really matters is the postseason.
Well, I mean, they could get to an NFC Championship game and get butt fucked by San Francisco. San Francisco's like the only team in the league where I'm like, yeah, no one's beating them. Every other team, I'm like, yeah, they could win a playoff game out of the contenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Denver's done. Stick a fork in them.
Right.
I mean, they're still in the wild card hunt.
Giants.
2 games behind the Chiefs. Nah, too many powerhouses in front of them.
Giants 6 and Saints.
I expect the Bills to leapfrog everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Who cares a fuck about this game?
Giants 6 and Saints 24. Tommy and the Giants got whacked. Derek Carr's player of the game, 20.32 points, 23 for 28, 218 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Wait, was this game in New Orleans?
Yes, it was.
You know what? We should have seen this coming because the last place any Italian wants to be is under the water with the fishes.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. It's just one day.
Tommy, can I just ask, what's up with the cannoli shop, huh? Why are we disrespecting the cannoli shop, huh?
What I want to know is why Saints fans really think they have a legitimate chance of doing anything in the postseason.
They're going to a postseason.
They might. They actually, Monkey. Theirs is a very good chance.
There's potential that 3 shitty teams for the NFC South can actually make the playoffs still.
Yes, and even more likely that 2 of them do. Either a combination of the Saints, Tampa, and Atlanta. 2 of those 3 are actually going to go to the postseason this year with losing record.
Dude, we need to fix this. We need to reshuffle.
Welcome to the NFC, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to reshuffle the teams or something. We can't keep allowing this shit to. No wonder they changed the Pro Bowl from a regular game, because at this point it would just be a fucking slaughter.
Whoever makes the NFC, makes it out of the NFC South, can we just replace them with whoever the first team that got snubbed was from the AFC? Can we put Cincinnati in the fucking NFC playoffs? I think that's fair. I'd much rather watch that.
I think it's super fair. I think it. Let's give these XFL teams a shot. Like DJ. Ooh. Johnny Walker double blast.
Ooh. Save that for the Cowboys game.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. Oh wow. Anyway, so
Next game.
sorry, yeah, I think I totally ADD'd by wife. Steelers 13 at Colts 30.
Next game.
We're not going to talk about fucking Minshew Mania.
No.
Next
Nobody
game.
cares.
But it was Minshew Mania. He was
Look,
running-
Minshew Mania is fun for like 2 weeks, and then it's like it's like watching Hulkamania. It's like when Hulk comes back, the first 5 minutes are awesome. You're like, oh, Hulk is back, and then he gets in the ring, and you're like, this dude's 70. I can't watch this shit anymore.
I'm sorry, that was the best analogy ever. That was the best one ever. That was amazing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't watch this. Undertaker's last 2 matches, you're like, ah, fuck. That time.
Sad.
You start thinking like when you're watching, like, fuck, I'm old. How old am I? I need to go fucking renew my insurance.
Oh, you want to feel old? Hey, Monkey, guess who's a starting quarterback in college football now? Chad
God.
Pennington's son.
Oh my god, no.
And Carson Palmer's son. So yeah, we're old.
I need to sign up for AARP, bro. It's time. It's over. Anyway,
Fuck Jim Irsay.
fantasy player of the game was Gardner Minshew, by the way. It was 20.6 points, 18 for 28, 215 yards, and 3 touchdowns. We're gonna skip over fucking Gardner Minshew, but I guarantee you we'll talk about this Nets game. Bears 17 at Browns 20.
Joe Flacco, baby.
Elite.
3 picks don't matter.
I think Joe's the same fucking quarterback. I swear to God. Joe Flacco is elite. He was slaying. He fucking won a game with 3 interceptions because he wanted to.
He wanted to play on expert mode.
He said, turn on my handicap.
He fucking
Put the game sliders all the way up. We'll still win.
Look, I'm sorry that I know some of you guys are still like, your teams are still alive and you have hopes and stuff. But can we all just be honest and say that Joe Flacco going on a run here would be the most hilarious fucking shit of all time? And we all want to see it.
And they beat
Watch
the fucking
Browns versus
the Ravens. Browns versus Ravens, and they beat the Ravens. Holy shit, dude!
fucking.
God, what a game that would be.
Well, when was it that Joe? What week was it that Joe Flacco joined the fucking Browns?
It was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
2 weeks ago, bro. 2 weeks ago.
Week 12, week 13. Like week 13. We called Joe Flacco up.
But what does this say about Deshaun Watson and that big ass contract he got that he does absolutely jackpot shit with?
They have the same fucking stats.
I mean, but everyone and their mother knew that was a terrible idea from the moment we heard about it.
It's week 13.
The Browns jumped right on
Well, yeah, everyone except the Browns, of course.
We pull Joe Flacco up from a fucking a fucking low-ride fucking boat, one-man fishing boat down in a river somewhere in fucking Ohio, trying to lobster fish with a fucking pole made of wood.
The replacements. Literally the replacements. Keanu Reeves is Joe Flacco.
They said, dude, we need you for like half a year.
Half a year. Our star players ain't playing.
That's it. We got this tight end. He's fucking killing it. Okay? You just help us out. Flacco's like he rips off
I'll do it.
He rips off his fucking
His fishing vest. Fishing
vest. He's like, all right, coach.
He's one of those guys that got like 20 lures on it for no reason.
But you're paying me double. But you're paying me double. We're going in, and he fucking goes in, and he takes the Cleveland Browns all the way to the fucking Super Bowl. Wins the Super Bowl. And then rides off into the sunset on his shit boat. Never to be heard from again. That's it. You'll never see him. No interviews, no NFL media. What the fuck are they going to do? Fine him? He don't care. He's on a boat down by the river in Ohio with a wooden pole. Where you found him? What are you going to sue him for? He doesn't give a shit. And you'll never hear from him again. And that'll be the legend of Joe Flacco. Oh my God. Yo, I wouldn't be ready for that reality. I would die. No, I can't.
This is just the most bear shit to happen too. Like, you have the perfect game. Joe Flacco's throwing you like 3 fucking picks, and then he just for a second just goes, "Hey, wait, I'm Joe Flacco." I got this shit.
Hold on, guys. Hold my beer. Drinking a beer on the sideline. Like, all right, let me get serious real quick. Hold this.
All right.
It's almost like they had to remind him, "Hey, Joe, we actually want to win games." Like, oh shit, we're trying to fucking win. All right.
I bet you it was even better than that. I bet you he sat down on the bench, fucking took a sip of the Gatorade, spit it back out because it was green and he wanted red. He said, all right.
Just for that, I'm not tanking. Fuck you guys.
No. I think that's enough of a head start.
I think that's enough of a head start. Oh, fucking Christ.
He just starts fucking trying. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? I'm sorry, I can't. Somebody has to be Joe Flacco because this is too funny right now.
He's like when you played Halo back in the day with your little brother. You let him have fun, get a couple kills, and then you go up on the top of the canyon and get the rocket launcher. And you just start fucking everyone up.
You'll never see me coming until it's too late. Oh my fucking God, dude. What the fuck? Joe Flacco came in fucking week 13 to ruin the league in a Browns uniform. Okay. All right. We had to talk about something for this game. We actually did fairly good for this game.
Thank God it was Joe Flacco. Thank God. Saved us.
David Njoku, fantasy player of the game, 26.4 points, 10 receptions for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. I think we talked good enough for this game, and then the next game.
Yeah,
Thank God for that. Falcons 7 to Panthers 9.
Next game.
Well, hold up. Let's talk about the fact the stadium was empty, even though the tickets were 50 cents.
Yo, this game was so fucking bad. They couldn't sell it for a quarter.
They couldn't sell tickets for 50 cents. 50 cents.
Yeah.
There's you got 2 shit teams going against each other.
In the rain.
The rain that was literally here. I think like 2 days before that game. The rain that was just constantly here. And yo, I saw the highlights of this game. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I think there was one where Desmond Ritter's sitting on the ground after he threw the pick that lost him the game, and he's just looking at his hands like, "What have I done?"
Imagine having
Oh
a
my
team.
god.
Imagine having a team so fucking bad that not even the fucking poor folks in the ghetto that haven't taken their goddamn children to one football game because they just can't afford it didn't even want to go to this goddamn game.
We ain't watching that bullshit.
Yeah, that's the craziest part to me. People that don't get to go to football games that can't afford it. They said 50 cents. Nah, to watch those two, pass.
Yeah, they saw that on Facebook. They're like, oh, cool. There's 50 Cent. Oh man, it's the fucking Carol. I'd rather watch Joe Flacco. Babe, let's stay at home and watch Joe Flacco.
The legend.
The legends in the flesh, man. But I just feel bad for the Panthers because you suck so much and you're still not even touching your number one pick. You're not even. Oh, you're tanking for another team that's tanking.
Like, you know, it's so bad that like they have no reason to tank at all, and they're just that ass.
Like
the Panthers are kind of proving that tanking doesn't exist.
For them, it doesn't.
Like, fuck, man. Let's talk about firing. Do you think Arthur Smith's gonna get fired?
Everybody
I hope
involved
so.
in this game, everybody involved in this game is getting fucking fired. I'm just gonna let you
Desmond
know
Ritter's
that.
career is over. He's now a backup for the rest of his fucking life. You can see it on his face. He's like, oh no, I'm gonna back up for the rest of my life now. Like that video. It's so funny to see him look at his hands like, what am I done? Oh god, I love
He
the
was,
smell.
he was looking at his hands like they betrayed him.
Why would you do this? What is wrong with you?
What did I do to deserve this? He played for Atlanta. Oh god. I'm glad that the NFL does comedy specials every week. That was one of them.
There's a couple comedy specials. Here's another one.
Bucks 34, Packers 20.
I don't. Oh, yeah. Load this shit. Put this in the launcher.
This is the annual Baker Mayfield game. We
They
get
do.
one every year.
We get one every year. The only guy to have a perfect passer rating besides Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau Field. And you know you're looking at the stat sheet like that's not going to carry over next week.
The stat is even more disrespectful. Baker Mayfield is the first opposing quarterback to walk into Lambeau Field and have a perfect passer rating in NFL.
And
history.
you know damn well next week they are going to suck so fucking much.
And Baker's agents know him so well. They rush to the front office after this. Like, give us the extension now, motherfucker.
Extend it now.
Right now.
Right now. Did you not see that fucking perfect passer rating? Goddamn it! Extend him now. 17 years, $400 million. Let's go.
Give us the Shohei Ohtani deal.
This man's gonna die in Tampa, okay? And he's gonna die a rich man.
Oh my god. Green Bay's done.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Green Bay's done. They had their glory against the Chiefs a couple weeks back, and it just dissipated.
That was a freak game. That is twice the Chiefs have lost to just fucking freak games. They had no business losing that game. They had no business losing the Denver game. Just... We'll get to that later, but sheesh. Alright. Where are we at? Baker Mayfield, fantasy player of the game, obviously. 29.04 points, 22 for 28. 381 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 fumble.
How do you have a perfect passer rating with a fumble?
Because he's Baker Mayfield.
Because fumbling isn't a passing stat.
He must have got it back. Was it a loss or a recover?
Also, yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a fumble lost. It was
No
just,
one how he was playing this game. He fucking fumbled the ball, picked it up, and threw it 50 yards to Chris Godwin. So
That's probably honestly a likely scenario. Next game.
okay. Jets 0, Dolphins 30.
next game.
Don't care. Next.
No Tyreek.
Don't.
Oh god.
No confidence has been gained. Zero. No. I'll be the opposite of Monkey. I'll be the opposite, bro. As a Dolphins fan, do not care.
Right now.
Jalen Waddle, player of the game.
It's the Jets.
28.2 points, 8 receptions, 142 yards, and a touchdown. Jeez, guys, can I finish? I mean, can I finish? Like, good fucking God.
No, next game.
I don't play in the NFL. You could smack me in the head with a hammer, and I could do the same thing against the Jets.
Listen.
The Falcons beat the Jets, Monkey. Calm down.
Mac Jones beat the Jets.
I just want you guys to know that I have video evidence of you fucking people. Like, audio, video evidence of you fucking people. And
you say that like I don't come on here and say retarded shit every week.
Watch you guys
go home. You're drunk. Take it down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he's gonna extend the.
So, what you guys? We just extended the fucking Browns game with Joe Flacco. Okay, give me a break here.
Yeah, because there was a real quarterback playing, Joe Flacco.
You guys sat here all week, all show.
No, we did not. We said one take. All I said was, "Hey, watch you guys drop the game to the Jets." Which is possible.
This asshole talking now was the biggest fucking proprietor.
Joe Flacco would have put up 60. Joe Flacco would have put up 60.
They said
Flacco for
fucking
president.
the Dolphins are gonna lose to the Jets. The Jets defense is going to beat
I picked the Dolphins and pick'ems.
No. I don't want to hear
that. Yeah, I think we all picked Dolphins and pick'ems. I think
that should tell you the honest answer.
Charles sat there and fucking put $100 on a Jet bet. All right.
He got the money back.
And then Talon
come back next week after you guys play.
And then Talon brings up this crazy fucking conspiracy theory that even begins with the Jets fucking beating us. And everybody sat here and said, "Oh, Tyreek's out! Oh, Tyreek's out!" And now it's 30-0, and now it's just the Jets. Fuck y'all! Fuck!
Take Tyreek out and go play Dallas.
Yeah.
Take Tyreek out, go play Dallas.
Get back. Let's revisit this next week.
Tyreek will be in that game. I'm just saying.
And they'll lose.
So, listen. If you guys don't like the greatest,
just remember Tyreek went out and you guys lost to Tennessee.
The greatest thing that ever happened was that they didn't play Tyreek in this game, because now we're gonna get Tyreek, Javon Holland, and X back on rest. Teron Armstead's back on rest. Hopefully, we get Robert Hunt back on rest. They basically created a bye week.
Well, the Cowboys didn't try last week, so they had the week off too. So.
All right, but we're gonna get to that game.
All we're saying is that the Jets victory isn't all that you're cracking it up to be.
I wasn't cracking it up to be more than y'all were making it.
Look, I didn't say shit. I was saying you better hope they win, or else I'm mailing you everything.
First off, I told y'all way when you were beginning this bullshit, we're going through, this is Jets fucking revenge fuck week. We are going through the Jets and rolling through them like we were going to fuck the Jets in the ass, and I was absolutely correct. You all were like, "Oh, it's a divisional." And,
To
no,
be
you
no, no, no,
have
no, no, no.
Tyreek. And,
To be
Oh my
fair,
god, are we fucking done with this shit already?
no, I like to revel in my victory.
to be
I just want
fair,
to
on a
say that we
very
only won because I bet $100 on the Jets.
I'm gonna make a realistic football take for this. This is actually really good for the Dolphins. It shows that they can bounce back. And Mike McDaniels took my advice. I need to draw up some plays without Tyreek being the fucking guy.
Yeah,
And the
he
Jets have
took
a good
your
defense.
advice.
No matter how shitty we think the Jets are, the Jets still have a top 5 defense. And they
That
got
I
fucking
agree with.
work. They got
Joe-
That
fucking
I
work.
agree with.
Joe Flacco would have put up 95 points against those bums.
Those bombs. 95
I
points.
agree that the Jets defense is good, and
So,
what is
I think-
comforting.
I
Yeah,
think
go
this is a
ahead.
good pickup game leading into the real game. The game that is really going to test, honestly, both teams. Because whoever loses this next game, fuck, man. This is
Ultimate
bad.
fail.
Like, you got, it's like the Spider-Man meme right now. You guys are the same exact team who look at each other in the mirror right now. And one of you is going to get smacked in the mouth, and the other one's going to bolster their claims to playoff victories. So, I think this is a big game for the Dolphins. And running over the Jets is a good scheme to have, especially against the Cowboys team that got punched in their mouth. So,
What I do want
Tim
to say
Tebow would have
onto
scored
that,
more in a Jets uniform.
What
fucking hate it here.
What I do want to say onto that on a serious note, because I don't like Charles's take on shit like this, so I try to sway
The
him.
Fraud
So
Bowl, baby.
Charles is right.
Bravo, baby.
My whole argument on going into next week and feeling good about it and confidence is, yeah, I do believe that the Jets defense is a good defense. I think it's a top defense.
Well, don't let Dallas fool you. That's a top defense, too.
That's what I'm saying. To see that we can still put up points against that kind of a defense makes me feel good, because we're about to see
Yep,
that kind of a defense
100%.
again.
Fucking Micah Parsons versus your backup offensive line is a great matchup. Can't wait.
To be fair, he's right.
Our backup offensive line wasn't a good matchup against the fucking Jets front four.
No, that's not where the victory is going to be won or lost. Now, both these two teams are very prone at certain things, and it leans in Dallas's favor. Dallas is a turnover machine, meaning they create a lot of turnovers on that defense. You guys
The whole thing
turn
is
the
in
ball
Dallas's
over
favor because
on
of Micah
offense.
Parsons.
Not just Michael Parsons, Bland's back there, and he's leading the league in pick sixes.
I'm not too worried about Bland. It's Micah Parsons that I do worry about. Bland, you're right. By the way, you're right. I'm not taking it away from the turnovers, because he's been a fucking pick machine all year. But I've also seen Bland get absolutely fucking torched by the fast guys in the league. DK fucked him up.
It's true. So it's going to come down to my opinion in play calling and who's going to capitalize on opportunities the most. Right now, statistically, it's leaning to the Cowboys. But do I trust the Cowboys? Is my problem.
Currently, Vegas says they are a 1-point favorite.
Yeah, because they're both frauds. They don't know how to fucking set the line. They're both frauds.
I don't think both teams are fraud. I think this is a statement game to prove that we are not the label that you guys give us.
The winner of the Fraud Bowl is not a fraud anymore. That's how it works.
That is true. Yeah, honestly, yeah. So the loser of this game is going to be dubbed for the rest of the postseason as the fraud.
It's
and Monkey, my Amazon fucking checkout is stacked with shit.
Stacked. Fucking cowboys, fucking horses. You're gonna get all of it, baby. You're gonna get a life-size fucking what's his name? What's that fucking weirdo's name?
Jerry Jones. We got a cardboard cutout Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones in your fucking driveway. I think that's worse than Russell Wilson.
PJ.
Yes, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I don't know Brendan's address. I do know yours. I'm just gonna say that now. I haven't found Brendan's address, and I'm gonna have to fucking DDoS him to get it. But
Hey, listen,
I have.
don't lose to Dallas because I will send you a lifetime supply of land.
Hey, I have too, Mister Bowling teammate.
I don't care.
I need a ride.
Send me whatever you want because you know what? I know where you live too, and you're a driving distance from my house. We can have this sport.
Right.
I love.
Oh my god.
Somebody,
Plus, monkey. What are you gonna send me, bro? A toy tank? The fuck? What are you really? What are you gonna
I'm
send
gonna
me?
send you a big bag of dicks and a bloody women's Tyreek Hill jersey.
Oh my god.
I will stake
Like,
100
what the
Tony
fuck?
Romo bobbleheads
What
in
the
your yard like fucking yard gnomes.
I love how this guy's like, yeah, man, just guard gnomes in your yard. Monkey's like, I'm gonna send you blood in a jersey.
A bloody
Hey.
Tyreek Hill's jersey women's.
So, monkey, I gotta head out soon, but could we do me a favor? I don't want to. We have a special guest, and I'd really like to talk about this Bills and Cowboys game, so we don't waste his time.
Oh wow, because Bills and Cowboys is like so far down the list. Alright, it's not actually. We're almost done with that shit. We can move on. Cowboys 10, Bills 31.
This game was awesome.
Boys got put through a fucking table. Yeah, what the fuck?
He said the Cowboys got put
Josh
through the
Allen
table.
didn't break 100 yards in passing in this game.
I love how you're laughing now, Monkey, but the same Bills team that's gathering steam is going to run through you guys at the end of the season.
James Cook ran through this fucking team like it was nothing. Are you fucking serious right now?
Dude, that's what's terrifying because, like, if we know, being AFC East fans, the one kryptonite that the Bills had is no one could run the ball except for Josh Allen. And James Cook can run the fucking ball, apparently. He showed, he heard our conspiracy theories. He said, fuck you. And he single-handedly won the game. But I want to ask our special guest, he doesn't have a lot of time, but I actually reached out to Bills head coach Sean McDermott, and he's in his car right now. He's heading home, but Sean McDermott has a couple words about this game. So, Coach, what would you like to say about your team's efforts?
Well, guys, it was nice knowing y'all. We just got canceled.
So fucking canceled.
I don't know if I want my voice tag to be registered to this.
We're not just
Like, I'm going to be put on a list now.
The FBI's coming, dude.
You think we're getting
I want
monetized?
everybody watching this to know that 4 of us are innocent in this.
Yeah, I'm not part of that.
We
I am
did
an
not
American
know
citizen.
this was happening.
I'm an American citizen, born and raised in Florida. Yes. Thank you,
We did not
McDermott.
know this was happening.
Thanks, Sean.
Don't cancel us. We're just getting started.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yo, that same guy is coming for you guys 2 weeks from now.
36.1 points, 25 carries, 179 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions, 42 yards, and a touchdown. That was James.
Are the Bills back?
Yeah, the Bills are back. The Bills are back.
So
The
all
Bills
it
are
took
back.
was
They're mad.
firing an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Wow.
How fucking bad was Ken Dorsey at his job?
Yeah, clearly.
Sean, McDermott, did you guys like hang him? All right.
I don't know if that was a yes or a no.
I think that was a yes.
Bless you.
Bless you. Oh my God! What is going on back there?
Did he say he needs toilet paper? I don't understand.
All right.
Listen. So
thank you, Sean.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Come back anytime.
No, please don't.
We're being watched now. I hope you know that, but not by the right people.
Again,
Get an
4 of us have
interpreter.
nothing to do with this.
Get an interpreter, Sean. Chiefs 27 and Patriots 17.
Sorry, I just cleared my throat there.
I didn't want Brendan to leave before we get to this game.
Oh no, I knew I'd be here for it. I had to get it out of the way. I gotta leave soon through this.
The result expected, but how we got there, not really. Rashee Rice was the fantasy player of the game. 24.1 points, 9 receptions, 91 yards, and 1 touchdown. Brendan!
Where does Bill Belichick go after this? Does he retire or does he find a new team?
No, don't you try to. We're not
I
on to
don't.
you.
I have no fucking clue actually, because like, I'm sure you guys saw that thing like what was it, like a week or two ago from Tom Curran where they're like, oh, they decided to fire him after the Colts game.
Yeah, not fire him.
I went
the
and
new
read
thing is they're saying that they're going to part ways at the end of the season.
Yeah, well, they're never going to just fire him. It's going to be a part ways or he retires or whatever the fuck. But I read the article, and this motherfucker, he knows that no one's going to read it. And he put in there, well, while this might have happened after the Colts game, it is also undetermined what will happen. Literally, that's what the guy fucking said. So I don't have any clue. No one really does.
The whole article was clickbait.
Yeah, that whole article sucks. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I guess ask me if they do part ways with them. Ask me how I feel about it once I know who's replacing them, because that's like
the ultimate.
Yeah.
Would you want to keep him? Would you want to just keep him?
Yes, I would. Because like I think I talked about this the other week. Like, replace him with who?
Everybody's trying to get Bellini.
Yeah, I could see it, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Well,
I don't see that happening for New England. Bellini.
Are the Chiefs back?
No.
I can't judge off this game, and it's going to be hard to judge for the rest of the year because they kind of play shit teams for the rest of the year. So I don't know.
First
Do you
off,
think them and Miami flip flop? Do you think they will leapfrog Miami?
I think Baltimore. I think Baltimore will keep the 1 seed. I think Kansas City will be the 2 seed. I think Buffalo will be the 3 seed, and Miami will be a wild card team.
Y'all jokes.
I'm 100% serious.
No, it's just the way the schedules look like. It's not like Monkey. Your next 3 games are tough as shit,
and the Bills aren't.
I only see you guys winning 1 game out of the 3, and that's against the Jaguars.
The Bills have to beat us here, though.
The way the Bills are looking right now, they're looking like the Bills of old, and it doesn't look like it'll be a hard thing for them to do. No offense to you guys.
That's fine to everybody, but they ain't beating us here. And especially if
you guys beat the Cowboys, I will change my entire stance. I promise you that. It's just the way I like from a real serious standpoint. I don't know. I need to see you guys beat a 500 team. I need to see that on paper. I need to see it done. Right now, the team that looks like they're chugging along like an engine is the Bills. Like that looks like a powerhouse team right now.
Dude, ever since they fired that coordinator, it's been pretty good.
Lights out for them. Like, so I'll be honest, and I know you hate to hear it. I think the Bills are a better team than Miami right now.
I don't. But that's okay.
But if you guys beat the Cowboys, my stance changes.
But that's okay.
Is that fair? That's fair.
I mean, for you, that's fine. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's okay.
Do we think the Chiefs can stack up against the other teams in the playoffs?
No.
Yes.
No others.
I don't think the Chiefs can beat right now. I don't think the Chiefs can beat the Bills. I don't think the Chiefs can beat the Ravens. If you give me a rematch against the Dolphins, I don't think they can beat the Dolphins. What else? There's who else is in the AFC right now? They can take the Bengals. They can take the Texans. They can take the Jags.
I'm taking the Chiefs against anyone but Baltimore, basically. I'm sorry. It's just when you have that dude and they have that dude,
No,
I like their chances.
It has nothing against. It's nothing against that dude. It's more than a one-man sport, and him and Travis Kelce ain't enough to beat a team.
They got more than Travis Kelce on offense.
Well,
people sleep on a lot of their pieces, but they're good.
I gotta put respect on Rice because he's been playing good. He's actually the fantasy player of the game. 24.1 points, 9 receptions, 91 yards, and a touchdown. 49ers 45 at Cardinals 29.
All right, I got to bounce, guys. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.
There's not really much to talk about with this game. This game sucked. Oh wow, we lost PJ too. Commanders 20 at Rams 28. Okay, this game was cool. This game was a blowout until like the fourth fucking quarter, and then the fucking Commanders came up like just short of pulling a miracle out their ass. Fantasy player of the game was Terry McLaurin. 26.1 points, 6 receptions, 141 yards, and a touchdown.
Next.
The last one's Ravens 23 at Jags 7. And there's not really much to talk about. The Jags were all fucked up. Trevor Lawrence left the game with a concussion. Lamar Jackson, player of the game, 14 for 24, 171 yards. A touchdown and interception, 12 carries for 97 yards. So that's the NFL for the day. For the week. This one's going to be a little... The top 5 is going to be fun for you guys today. So, because we're gotten to the playoffs of fantasy, I figured now is a good time to talk about things that have happened over the season for fantasy. So the top 5 this week is going to be top 5 biggest disappointments of the fantasy season. I'm sure that's going to be a fun one for you guys to figure out. My 5, Kadarius Toney, Miles Sanders, John Taylor, Darren Waller, and my number 1, Najee Harris. That fucked me. I took Najee in like almost every fucking team that I made this year, and dude, I might as well not have had a running back. Najee had 9.5 points averaged this whole season. He was 133 points total. That's trash for a running back. Totally fucked me.
Mine's literally the exact same, except for my number 1 is Derrick Henry.
Yeah, also big disappointment, Derrick Henry.
Big fucking disappointment this year.
Steve?
My big disappointment fucking be, John. Especially after the 4-week start that he had. It was just all downhill from there after that. All fucking
I agree.
downhill. Looked great the first 4 weeks. It looked fucking great. It was like, yeah, great fucking pick. And then week 5 happened. And, well.
Do you have any other disappointments for your fantasy?
Yes. Yes, I do. In one league, I picked up Stafford, and I eventually dropped him. I mean, I know now he's doing a little better, but, you know, when you look at a guy like Stafford, you expect something good, and I think the first few weeks he wasn't even able to break 20 fucking points, at least for more than half the season. Fantasy-wise, bit of a disappointment.
Charles, are you alive?
He did.
Sorry, I'm back. I know this is a fantasy show, but I did not participate in any fantasy leagues this year, so I did not have any disappointments.
That is a fair assessment.
That is the best fucking.
I have an honorary one, and it was a very surprising disappointment.
Do tell.
And I'm sorry, PJ, but I had Patrick Mahomes in one league, and he really underperformed for me this year.
Oh, yeah.
His fantasy value sucked this year.
It's fraud alert time. Let's do some fraud alerts. Who's got a fraud this week?
Oh, I got a fraud this week.
Okay, who is it?
Hailing all the way to the AFC.
Oh boy.
I'm coming for my number 4 seed currently. A Florida team. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jacksonville Jaguars, you guys are officially on fraud alert. Losing your last 3 games. I don't care about injuries. It's next man up in this league. You guys are on fraud alert. I don't think you're ready for December football. I think you're still that team that's there, but not quite fucking there. So I don't expect you guys to cook anything in the playoffs. Sorry.
Charles, who's your fraud this week?
Well,
the Dallas Cowboys are once again on the fraud list for not only not being competitive, but getting their fucking shit smoked by the fucking pre-fraudulent Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills were alerted that they were going to get Allah Akbar'd if they kept this up. So they got their shit together, and the Cowboys decided, you know what? We don't like beating those winning teams anyway. So let's stick on that schedule. Let's be frauds, and let's have a good old fraud off next week. So for now, the Dallas Cowboys are number 1 fraud until the winner and loser of this week's Fraud Bowl.
Wow. I think me and Steve have the same fraud, so I'll let him go first.
Who's your fraud?
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Philly!
Yes, Philly! Making their triumphant return since I retired them early this year.
Yeah, so last night that fucking game ended, and I sent Monkey a fucking voice message of me screaming in my fucking phone about Sirianni because he blew a fucking bet for me.
Philly, come back to the fraud alert.
Your home is calling for you.
You have been chosen.
You guys called me a madman last year. You guys called me a madman.
I do have a fraud alert. I'm gonna fraud alert Miami for not scoring 60 on
How does Miami never safe, man? Monkey, is this your team's curse?
No, this
They
is
should
my
have
curse
scored
with you
100
people.
points that game. The New York Jets should have finished that game with negative 50 yards.
The Jets had negative 1 yards of offense until 13 minutes into the third quarter.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking not good.
That is not good.
Okay. Yeah, Philly's my fraud alert. I'm sorry, but they've been exposed.
Yeah,
They've
they
been super exposed.
were mine. They were
the
mine.
jig's up.
Fuck you, Sirianni. You blew it out for me. You could have had Elliott kick the fucking ball.
You guys called me a madman last year.
And you know what was even worse is I'm doing Prize Picks, and like they were doing last night a promo for Myers and Elliott. Every field goal they made, you got $5 if you had them on a slip. And I had both of them on a slip. I got $15 there. Win or lose, you get the money. And it was just like, fuck, man. I mean, I got $15 this morning for the 3 that were made, but it should have been 20. It should have been fucking 20.
Dallas, San Francisco, and now Seattle have proven that the team is not as tough as they say they are. That's 3 straight losses. Will they be in contention? Yeah, sure, but they're not going to be at the finishing line. They're getting straight up out-muscled by teams that clearly want it more. San Francisco pretty much showed this is what you do to Philly if you want to stop their bullshit, and the league listened. I don't see Philly making it to the championship game. I think Dallas takes this team to finally break the curse.
Is that what it is, or is Sirianni running out of ideas and he doesn't have anything outside of the tush push to push his team?
Could be a combination of both.
Because maybe it's just that, they're still running the same plays that they were running last year, and now everybody's catching on and figuring out what it is that they're doing. Oh, hey, we know this situation. Jalen's gonna look at A.J. Brown. Hey, we know in this situation he's gonna go for Devontae. Hey, we know in this one Swift's gonna come out with the ball. If it's too copy and paste, defenses pick up on that real quick, and that could be the good reason for the 4-week, losing streak they're going on.
I remember seeing a video of C-Mac on the Manning cast calling out Eagles plays before they happened.
Yeah, so, that's probably what it is, I mean, sometimes these coaches, they think, oh, why change it if it still works? Well, obviously now it's not fucking working. Something needs to give. Stop relying on the brotherly shove, and you need to start drawing up some actual plays. Make Jalen be an actual quarterback. Stop just, we'll just let him sneak it in. Let everybody push him in there.
All right.
What's he going to do next year when they ban it? That's when we'll really find out. Let that play go away, and let's see if they can still hold a 10-3 record. Or 10-4 now, whatever it is.
Let's do some start, sit, sleep. And by the way, my start, sit, sleep last year against the Jets was complete and utter truth, so I don't want to hear shit. All right. I'm starting Ezekiel Elliott against Denver.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, Zeke's going to eat. He racked up 140 yards on the Steelers before KC shut him down. But he's going up against the Broncos, and they've given up the most yards to running backs all year.
Not that I know of.
They're averaging 146.9 yards. It's an easy start. This is a no-brainer. We're sitting Gus Edwards versus San Francisco. 49ers are tough against the run. When you consider that, and then also the fact that Edwards' usage is just pretty fucking inconsistent. Sometimes he's used a lot. Sometimes he's fucking barely used at all. So it's really hard to place a playoff bet on him. Remember, we are in the playoffs now for fantasy. Sleeper, Baker Mayfield versus Jacksonville. The Jaguars are in a complete and utter fucking meltdown. Baker's hot right now. I don't know if you've noticed that. He's playing to keep Tampa Bay's postseason hopes alive, and he's going to wind up going up against the wounded Jaguars. Mayfield's thrown multiple touchdowns and has gone over 200 yards in 6 of his last 8 games. Trevor Lawrence being uncertain for this game because of him being in concussion protocol puts this in even bigger probability for him because, that team's probably going to be distracted by what it's got going on internally. Even though Baker's going up against the defense, your main player goes down, the whole fucking team's a disaster. So I'm not expecting good things for the Jags. PJ, who you playing? PJ?
Yo, I'm doing the same thing.
Nope, I'm muted. I'm sorry. All right, so I had a week off, so rest my starters, let them get all nice and pretty. I got a simple start, a simple sit, and a surprise sleeper. My easy start is going to be Jalen Phillips after a shit show game against the fucking against the Cardinals. I expect them to bounce back big against the Giants. Giants don't really have a good stout run defense, so I expect them to give a lot of yards to the run. So I expect Jalen Hurts to get quite a bit of QB sneaks, expect some points there. Easy sit for me is going to be Bajorn. We're going to take off. We're going to take him out because they're going up against Indianapolis. They have a actually pretty decent run defense. So Atlanta's got to throw here. That's going to be my sit. My sleeper. Well, he's been a sleeper on the cast for a little while, but I like him a lot because he puts up numbers every week, man. We're going to go with McBride. He's a tight end for the Cardinals. A lot of people might not even have him on their leagues. Guy's a stud, playing lights out this year. Definitely my sleeper against Chicago. Next.
I've been eliminated from my playoffs. I'm not even looking.
I've been. That's fair.
Yeah, I've been eliminated in all the playoffs. Which, by the way, PJ, I had a message. My dad played you in UFA. He says good game, but he got you.
Which one was that one?
The UFA league on Sleeper.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about Sleeper.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you had him in there in the first round, and he's like, I beat Arithma.
That's an easy thing to do, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, dude, you can do it again.
Oh, shit, I lost both leagues. Wow. Whose mic is that? Ouch.
I think that's Monkey's.
Monkey, your mic is destroying me right now. Yes, it is yours. Oh my God, what?
In mine,
oh God, it's that.
Yep.
What is that?
It sounds like he has a fan on it.
Like a fan on it, or so, I don't know. It's just like my ears are being bulldozed. Much better. Yes.
Yeah, and
the fuck was that?
FFB, I got eliminated by Pop Lock and Drop It, and then in my own league, in Sleepy, I got fucking taken out by my own boy.
I'm still mad at the boys, man. Like, I was actually caring about that league because I was like, damn, I'm crushing it in this one. And then I
don't
get
want to talk about the boys league.
on Tino Smith, bro. Last second, no start. 6 points. It's all right. Let me calm down.
The boys league, I got Stephon Diggs, I got Cooper Kupp, I had Josh Allen, I had a fucking squad, and I couldn't get the fuck ahead. That one was super fucking rough, man. The boys hurt my feelings this year. I was really happy after that draft to be disappointed.
Y'all ready for some hold up? Wait.
Ready for some hold up? What am I
Hold
holding
up? Wait a minute. Put your back into it.
Yeah, it's pretty in there.
Oh, nice. You can take shots from it when you lose games. You may have lost, but I got a W in my cup.
That's a something like that. All right.
That man pulling out the Johnny label.
Oh, damn.
That man pulled out the black label.
Bro, save that for Christmas Eve. We're gonna need it.
For real.
I've got some bourbon for my eggnog in the back.
Oh, we're going home because we're drunk.
I'm already home, so let's get drunk. All right. Go home. You're drunk. Who's ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to take a drive down to Hard Rock Stadium. We're going into the futures again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the future one more again. We got a close game here at home. Utua has a chance to drive down the field. 40 seconds to go. Down by 3. He throws an interception. Buffalo Bills win it 20-17. Miami is eliminated from playoff contention after losing 3 straight.
You're fucking high. You're
Losing 3 games straight. They are eliminated from playoff contention, and 2 other teams sneak in besides Miami. You heard it here, folks.
You know how hard it is to eliminate Miami from playoff contention, even if they lose all 3 of those games. Do you know what kind of
It's still possible.
has to happen?
Oh no, I looked at it. It is very plausible.
Look, I had to get a beer because wow.
And the one team that's keeping it alive right now, you know the one team that's keeping it alive? The Colts. The fucking Colts are keeping it alive. If the Colts win out and you guys lose out, they're in.
They're not gonna win out. Anyway.
Their next game is in Atlanta.
So since fucking PJ's already like way, whoa. I hope you're not driving nowhere.
Nah, I'm already home.
Thank God for everybody on the roads of South Florida. Go ahead.
All right, I got one too. Go home, you're drunk. Okay, let's do this. It's Christmas afternoon. Chiefs Kingdom is excited for the route to the Super Bowl. One problem. The absolute 60-point dropping juggernauts, Las Vegas Raiders, are rolling into town. And they are looking to make a repeat performance and end Chiefs Kingdom's dreams as they lose to the Raiders at home by
What's
another
the score?
60-point performance. Unfortunately for Patrick Mahomes, he tries his
God.
very best. But Kadarius Toney
my
finds a way
God.
to drop the ball 3 more times. And
I mean-
round to a Las Vegas blowout as Chiefs fans stay stunned as the Broncos inch closer to the division.
Dude, that is like the Irish car bomb of fucking drunk takes, bro. That was like, it got worse. It got even drunk. He filled it with a drunk take, and then he said 60 points and threw a shot glass into the cup.
Fucking guy making sake bombs out here. Wow. 60-point loss at home.
Steve.
My turn. All right. So Saturday night, 8 o'clock, December 23rd. It's SoFi Stadium.
Well, my sound stopped working, so that's fun.
Yeah, you guys, but
SoFi
I'll hop right back. Be
Stadium,
right back,
the
guys.
Buffalo Bills will walk in, and we will watch Josh Allen fall asleep on the field again.
No, my
Eats
God.
on Dick will have a 300-yard game. Oh, wait, that's not his name. Their interim coach will keep it alive of interim coaches winning their first game. And the
No, you're
Buffalo
good, brother.
Bills will
Yeah,
go
have
back to being the Jills. And they will fuck up their run.
What's up, brother?
Yo, it's not. It's go home. You're drunk. Not go home and make monkey erect. Do you know that the entire? I could lose by 30 fucking points to Dallas. If the fucking Bills lose to the Chargers, I don't care. I am talking the amount of shit not known to man. Okay.
Listen, what rate
Happens a splendid horse.
Fucking car tried to pick me up.
Oh, looks great. Oh, looks great.
Oh my god.
But what the
Alright.
Raiders did to the Chargers, we've known from history, like that's a fluke. I don't know, like even with how bad the Chargers lost that game, Easton Stick still threw for like 225 yards. You know, so it's granted, I know I was saying on the post game after I think it was Saturday we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, we're probably never going to see that guy again. That's probably not true. He is going to probably start next week.
No, Eats and Dicks is definitely Eats and Dicks.
Yeah.
This week.
But we also know
Oh, are we talking about that
Buffalo,
Madden generated character that played for the Chargers?
Yeah, it's Eats on Dick.
Eating Dick.
Yeah. But we also know that Buffalo has a very, very strong habit of shitting the bed on games that they should definitely win. You know, we know that on those kind of games, the 13-second mark is their witching hour. we know that. For all we know, Hamlin's going to come out on a play. He needs to be on the sideline. He's going to come out in the middle of a special teams play. They're going to call 12th man on the field.
So help me God if the Bills lose to the Chargers. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to put it this way because this seems to be the stigma of the league this year, especially in the AFC. Because it seems like all the AFC teams, especially in the AFC East, all lose the same weeks and then all win in the same week. It seems like there's been like a stigma of it. When one loses, the rest of them lose. So, you know, Miami loses to Dallas. We'll probably watch Buffalo lose to the Chargers in a game that they should be winning, you know, and so on and so forth.
My man, is that your go home take? They're losing to the Chargers?
Yeah.
Holy shit, if that hits, that's a massive payout. But we know damn well it ain't gonna happen.
If that hits, dude.
So that's where I got to put my next $100 bet, huh?
Yeah, for real. Because, like, that is a risky bet, dude. Like, even Vegas would look at that and be like, ew. Vegas would be like,
hey, but I'm going to take your line, dude. It's
Which, by the way, I know we're not doing Brendan's best bets, but, I mean, like, I really need, with that bonus bet I got from, you know, losing that Jets bet, I need a new $100 bet.
Yeah, so put it on the fucking Chargers.
fuck no. Charles, no.
No, I won't do that one. If anything, I might do it on the Cowboys just to make sure the Dolphins win.
This would be a very interesting conversation next week if the Chargers actually do win.
Like, yeah, for real. Like,
it's like, hey, bro, you just missed out on a couple grand. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Right. You ready? You ready for this?
load it up.
Oh, that's good. The meltdown's going to continue.
Oh, man.
It is. Get ready. Get ready to break out the fucking cannolis. Tommy fucking DeVito is going to fucking Philly and taking the Eagles defense and throwing them in the boat. Putting one in all of their heads. He's going to their house and he's whacking everybody. Tommy fucking DeVito. Pissed off Tommy DeVito. That's my drunk take. Take that shit to the bank. Tommy DeVito's gonna go and whack a bird in Philly. His name's Jalen Hurts. He's gonna go, hey Jalen, get on the boat. We're going to the river. Alright. I just want everybody to know that my drunk takes are pretty successful this year, so sorry, Philly.
I don't even know if that's at this point. Like, I really don't even know if that's much of a drunk take.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a sneak.
I mean, Philly is pretty fucking beat up now. I mean, after 4 losses like that.
3.
I mean,
It's soon to be 4.
Soon to be 4.
No, because I think we all forgot that they've lost to the Jets this year too. So they're
the evil laughter. You fucking gremlins. Dude. You guys are all evil gremlins. The little snarky laughs. They lost to the Jets. And you guys just instantly laugh.
You know what's great?
Philly was still rolling with steam, so that one's got me scratching my fucking head.
You know what's great? We get to laugh because we fucking beat them twice. What the fuck? How hard is that? We didn't just beat them. We, like, beat them. So, like, come on. How hard is that?
Even New England
How hard
beat
is
them this
that,
year.
Buffalo?
New England looks crappy.
How hard is that, Philly? Like, it's the Jets. Right? Right, guys? It's the Jets?
It's the Jets.
Oh. Yeah,
It's the
it
Jets.
it doesn't sound too good in this narrative. Anyway, all right, let's go to the fucking let's do the picks. Let's do the picking. Let's do the picking pick'ems. So, by the way, let's bring up the fucking scores over here real quick, so that you guys know where we're at.
I'm sure I had a terrible record.
If I could fucking bring them up, that'd be great. Then I'd be able to tell you we had a terrible record. Here we go. Okay, cool. I found them. Sweet. So here's where we're at. PJ is caught up. We are now tied.
Holy crap! 11-5. All right, Joe Biden.
Yeah, Crazy Joe wasn't so crazy this week. All right. Let's get to them. Let's get to the picky pick'ems. All right, so we have you, Charles, Steve, PJ. Okay, we got the 4.
Am I tied in first place or am I tied with you?
You're tied with me in first place. So, yes. The answer to your question is yes.
So Kuzio lost his lead?
Wait. Actually, you're right. Hold up, wait. Let me check something here. Yes, no, Kuzio is leading. We're tied for second.
How much is he leading by?
By a game. He's got a game on us.
All right, it's time for me to start getting serious and pick him.
Yeah, no more throwaway picks, huh?
No more.
Gotta get these
Pull up the chart, Captain.
Alright, I'm bringing them up. Hold up. I gotta fucking size them up real good so we all can see them and sheets. This is why we need to pay for a producer, but I'm broke.
It's a small time program. We can't be paying producers yet.
That was amazing. I want to pay for a producer, but I'm broke.
All right. Thursday night, we got a real fucking interesting game here. Saints at Rams.
That's actually a really interesting game because it has a lot of playoff implications to it. These games are going to get interesting. Even the shit games are going to get interesting, boys. They're important.
Well, I'm taking the Rams on this. I don't like the Saints.
I'm going Rams too, but if the Saints win, it's very Rams-ish of them to blow a game like this.
Charles.
Cooper Cup's finally waking up this season.
Charles.
I was consulting with my girl because she doesn't know anything about any of these teams, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. And she says the Saints, so I'll go with the Saints.
What the fuck?
Oh, you saved the curse.
Let your girlfriend make football picks for you? That's like me asking my girlfriend to make football.
when it's the Saints versus Rams, like I don't know what to pick there.
I'm not gonna lie though, my sportscasting for soccer is way better than anything y'all could put on the table, and Charles can fact check that.
He does know soccer.
We could do a soccer podcast.
I got drafts, I got team moves, I got off season, and I'm pulling it out of a hat. Y'all wouldn't have believed what I called this year.
Yeah, she's the insider for soccer.
I write the script.
Yeah.
We could do a soccer podcast, but right now we're talking about another football.
Let's do the Saints then.
All right, so Bengals Steelers. I really do want to do a soccer podcast.
Goddamn.
I don't know shit about soccer.
This is another game that's like, who knows?
Nah, I know Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, I got to put my man, Browning without Chase, right?
Browning fucking doing great with Boyd
and Higgins.
Yeah, well,
and I mean,
man, but then we're talking about, is Mike Tomlin gonna have his first losing season after having like 7-3 or whatever?
There are 56 wells.
And you also got to think that I think most of those wins that Browning has done is without Chase. Like Chase really hasn't had much numbers.
Where is this game? Is it in Buffalo? Where is it?
In Pittsburgh. It's in Pittsburgh.
Is Kenny Pickett back?
No.
No?
Actually, let me check that, but I don't think so.
These are all important factors right now.
I mean, I'm going to take Bengals.
They're saying Mason Rudolph, but Kenny Pickett not out of the equation.
Mason Rudolph is starting. Mika Fitzpatrick and Kenny Pickett
Those reindeer.
Oh no,
Outfitting.
Mika Fitzpatrick ruled out. Kenny Pickett considered questionable.
Kenny Pickett.
How fitting
If
you get
Kenny
a Rudolph
Pickett
on
starts,
Christmas weekend.
I'm saying Steelers.
But he's.
Can I change my pick before the game?
No, you cannot.
My picks are locked right now.
Yeah, they're locked right now.
I'm not picking this game. Come back to me. This is serious shit.
Beat the system. Beat the system.
This is some serious shit, and I need to
come
know
on,
who started.
We all have to. Take
No.
PJ.
No, Kuzio gets to wait until fucking game day.
No, he didn't. No, he doesn't.
He gets to wait until fucking game day.
No. You're not gonna call Kuzio out like that. Kuzio sends me his picks on the same days that we make them. Like I know Kuzio's picks right now.
Who did he pick? That's fair information.
He picked Pittsburgh.
Don't fucking lie to me.
I'm not.
I swear, oh God, Monkey. This is
I'm
tampering.
picking Pittsburgh.
And I will
Give me the
fight-
Steelers.
I'll swear, this is tampering, Monkey, if you're lying to me.
I mean, I can
He's
also,
lying to me.
like, fucking,
He's lying!
I
He's
can,
picking
I
too
can,
long
I
to
can
respond.
bring it. No, I can bring him up. Like, it's not that hard.
I want to see his picks. I need his eyes. Playoff implications are on the line here.
I had to go through this goddamn text messages and fucking.
Give me the Steelers. Give me the fucking Steelers.
Hold on. Hold on.
If he picks Steelers, give me the Steelers. Because he knows what I know.
Yeah.
That's who we picked?
The Bengals.
Yeah, plot twist. He said
No. Excuse me, you're right. No, it's the Bengals. It's the Bengals. He picked Bengals.
Oh, there's the plot twist.
He picked Bengals.
Give me the Bengals.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going Bengals because that's just a safe bet. I mean, you got too much up in the air with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, and
I can't change this bet later on. I really can't change it. It's got to be locked.
Dude, you guys didn't let me change my bet fucking early in the season. We didn't let Brendan change his bet earlier in the season off the same kind of knowledge.
You know that information is so important. If Kenny Pickett starts, the Steelers have 60% more chance of winning.
I don't think so. No.
I think so. 1,000%.
I don't think even with Kenny Pickett that they beat the Bengals right now. No.
Well, you know how this division goes, man. They always lose nobody sweeps anybody in that division. Who won their first matchup? Can you find that information out for me?
Yeah, I can actually.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm saying this is me taking it serious.
Yeah, well, that's fair. This is your waiting music. Deal with it.
It's beautiful.
So,
I think it was the Steelers that won that.
Steelers won the game 16-10.
Give me the Bengals.
Bengals. Bangy Bengals. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna because the Steelers won that. I'm gonna have to switch my pick too.
So the Bengals are getting cursed?
Literally, Steelers about to whoop that ass.
Oof. Okay, Bills Chargers.
Bills. Easy.
I'm picking Buffalo.
I'm picking the Bills, but I swear to God, if the drunk take hits, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Oh wait, but this is also an interim head coach game.
Yep.
This is the first. Oh my God.
Yep, it is.
Wait, what's that out? Is Justin Herbert out? Justin Herbert is out for the year.
Oh well, yeah, it is. It don't matter. It's the power of the interim head coach. Stick is gonna Madden generate fucking superpower to beat the Bills.
I was gonna say we do got to remember that even though he got fucking devastated last week, he still threw over like 200 something yards. He still managed. Even
All right, so what are you guys picking? Because I have Buffalo on a curse right now.
No, Buffalo's definitely curse them. I actually hope they curse them.
We'll all pick them here where it doesn't matter, and then we're gonna put our $100 bets on the Chargers.
Are y'all ready for the toilet bowl?
Aaron Rodgers legacy game.
Jets. Commanders at Jets.
The refs win.
It's in New York.
The referees are gonna win. Both teams lose.
How bad?
I mean,
how bad is Washington?
It doesn't even matter. I mean, but Zach Wilson, Well, I mean, Zach Wilson.
Let me tell you.
Let
Let me tell you how Washington's secondary is. Washington's secondary 3 or 4 weeks ago, all game let Tyreek Hill on one-on-one coverage, and then they learned that lesson by 2 weeks later leaving Cooper Kupp on one-on-one coverage. That is the Washington secondary.
Give
the fuck they're
me
doing.
the
It is
Jets.
also, yeah. I mean, it's Ron Rivera.
Who did Kuz pick?
Kuz always picks the Jets.
Nuh-uh. He went against his Jets a couple weeks.
Yeah, but he's picking the Jets. He's only picked against the Jets once this whole season.
I'm gonna pick the Commanders just because I don't want to pick the Jets.
Give me the Jets.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna pick the Jets.
I hope that game makes you drink a shot glass.
You're picking Commanders. Who's Charles picking?
I'm picking the Jets.
The Jets.
The Jets. Get me Fireman Ed. Be happy for 1 week.
1 week of happiness. Holy
Lions,
shit, ball.
Vikings. All right, Detroit. I'm picking Detroit. There's no
Lions next.
I picked the Lions. I saw a shit game and I was like, oh my god.
Nick Mullins is gonna push 3 times in a row and fail.
Browns, Texans. Joe Flacco legacy game.
Damn, this has major playoff implications.
Major playoff implications here.
Cleveland.
Yeah, give me Flacco. 90
Is
points.
CJ Stroud back?
Yeah, CJ Stroud back. I need to know some factors here. I know he's lost a couple of receivers for the year, so that's not helpful at all.
Yeah, that last game they won, though. I mean, that went on, what was it? Damian Pierce is back, and
He should be clearing concussion. Oh, wait. CJ Stroud likely to miss another game for Texans due to injury 1 hour ago.
Oh,
Give me the Browns.
Oh no, this means the Bills are gonna leapfrog the Texans in the standings.
Yeah, they're gonna leapfrog them hard as fuck.
Oh, disgusting.
So am I one step closer to my master at home, get drunk.
not if they lose to the Chargers.
Packers, Panthers.
Holy shit, bull.
It should be an easy win for the Packs. Hopefully the tickets are more than 50 cents for the Panthers' sake.
The $2.
They probably are $2.
$2 tickets.
Jordan Love is something to see.
Maybe $2.50.
This has major implications for playoffs
Maybe
as well.
two,
This
maybe
one.
three.
Excuse me, where?
The
Who's
Seahawks
in
and
the
Titans?
The Packers and Panthers game?
No, I'm talking about the Seahawks and Titans.
Oh, okay. So we're all picking the Packers?
Yeah.
Tell me who Kuz picked.
Fuck. I don't remember.
Plot twist. It's the Panthers.
Seahawks.
Easy Seahawks, you would think. Yeah. You would hope. Titans already eliminated.
Seahawks. This is a must-win for the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, they're getting a little steam back in their tank right now.
Seahawks.
mean, Seahawks just came off of that big win, so that's a big one.
Major playoff implications for this game as well. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, let's take the Colts. Stay in front of the Bills.
All right, so PJ's picking Indy, and Charles is picking Indy.
I say the parking lot wins this game. Yeah, I'm going Indy.
See, look at the bright side. If the Browns, Bengals, and Colts all win this week, they all stay ahead of Buffalo, and they lock Buffalo out.
So Minshew Mania has been fucking running wild, and that's the whole thing. The Minshew Mania is running fucking wild. They just steamrolled this last week. Fucking it was another trash team. What was it?
Scroll up, fool.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't do that, huh? I got the scores. Oh yeah, they did the Steelers. Man, dude, they're looking unstoppable, for one thing, and then the Falcons on the other side, they just lost to the goddamn Panthers. Give me fucking Atlanta.
I can't even wrap my head around.
Give me fucking Atlanta. Fuck
Who did
y'all.
Kuzio pick?
He picked Indy. Give me fucking Atlanta.
Way to donate a pick.
Yeah, for real. Way to donate. Give me Jags here. 3-game skid? No way.
Jags.
But they are on Broadway.
Well, Trevor Lawrence might miss his first game ever.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol, son.
He'll clear it.
Speed run.
All right, who's picking? Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm going on Jags. I don't trust Tampa.
Charles.
Give me the Buccaneers.
Give me Tampa. I'm doing Tampa.
Wow.
Have we cursed anybody yet, or are we skipping?
No,
we cursed plenty. I mean, Bills are super cursed. I think
Cincinnati,
the Browns.
Buffalo,
Oh, yeah,
Detroit,
Bills are cursed, and I think the
Cleveland,
Rams
Green
will
Bay,
be
and
cursed.
Seattle. We've cursed most of the games that we've picked so far. Cowboys, Dolphins.
Tell me Kuzio pick.
The Fraud Bowl.
Cowboys, Dolphins.
Dallas.
Oh
He
man.
picked Dallas. Of course he did.
For the future of the Dolphins franchise, Dolphins, please win this game.
It's not going to be a curse game.
It's just going to be a fraudulent game.
Who's at home on this one? Miami.
Miami.
Give me the home team.
You said Kuzio picked Dallas?
Yeah.
Give me Dallas. Trying to think if I could take. See, I want to take the. I feel like this could be the game I take the lead, but I don't trust the fucking Dolphins enough to do it.
So you're taking Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I have that feeling that Darren Bland's gonna get pick number 6 in this game.
Cardinals, Bears. Chicago.
Who did Kuz pick?
That's a good question. I don't remember who Kuz picked. Cardinals.
I think I'm going to actually take the Cardinals because they got a little too late, $1 short, day late, thing going on there.
Give me the
with Amari
Bears.
DiMarcardo this week, and
Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Bears. Not confident, but I'll pick the Bears.
I mean, it's pretty much 50-50.
All right. Broncos, Patriots. Denver.
Yeah.
I'll take the Bronx attack here.
Let's ride, baby.
So you're picking Denver, PJ?
Yep.
Raiders, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I don't think I really have to ask this question, but
Raiders.
What?
Raiders are putting up 75 points on the Kansas City Chiefs. No. Oh, wait, we're not doing go home, you're drunk. Chiefs.
Wait, who won that last matchup? Chiefs?
Yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs did.
Yeah, fuck it.
Barely,
Raiders.
they did.
Oh, barely. Ooh, that might have been the close one. Because you know how these go. Like, there's always one close game that gets away that could have gone either way, and then there's a blowout.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs because I think the Raiders are going to go in there with such a big ego after what they just did this week with the Chargers.
Yeah. Just give me the Chiefs. Let's just curse them.
We're gonna watch them shit the bed, I think.
Who did Coos pick?
63-point game was a fluke.
If the Chiefs had blown them out in the first one, I think they would have been a close one. But if the last one was close, this one probably won't.
Eagles.
Yeah, I think the Eagles suck, but not that bad. Let's go.
Steve?
I'm gonna go Eagles. No, fuck no, actually. Fuck no, I'm pissed at the Eagles. Give me the Giants. I don't even care if I'm wrong. Give me fucking DeVito. Fuck Sirianni right now.
Hey.
Fuck
Ravens,
right
Niners. This is the biggest
this is the game of the ages.
game of the fucking year.
Finally, a good fucking Monday Night Football game. It's a
Ravens,
fucking
Niners.
Christmas miracle, guys. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. Like, you guys don't even see it. I'm fucking crying over this.
Give me the Niners.
Yep.
Yeah.
At home, Christmas Day. I'm feeling it.
Oh shit! The number one seed's back on the table. We're definitely gonna lose to the
Ravens
Cowboys.
just lost their running back too. I think now they're running Justice Hill. I don't know how confident everybody is in that one.
They lost Gus Edwards.
Yeah, Gus is kind of falling a little short, I think. But the other guy.
No,
is
Gus
out.
Gus Edwards playing, but they lost that guy that had that freak knee injury. Keaton Mitchell, I think his name is.
Yeah, Keaton Mitchell. Thank you. I was trying to.
They'll still be fine. If they still got Gus
players
Edwards,
in the league, you get a little.
That was the last game. My phone's about to die. Good night, guys.
Have a good
Night.
one. So that is the end of the show. And we have one thing to say. Fuck the Jets.
Fuck the Jets.
It feels so good. I'm owed an apology. I'm owed an apology by people that hate the Dolphins. I'm owed an apology by Dolphins fans, Tua haters, people that said Tyreek Merchant, that wasn't even a term until a week ago. What else? And you all owe Jalen Waddle an apology too. That's all.
I'll send him a
right.
penguin.
That's it. Show's over. See y'all. Okay, so Christmas week. Christmas is an interesting week because we're all going to be on holidays. So we'll probably have a Thursday night post game because I don't see a holiday there.
Thursday night I can
Sunday.
post game. Saturday night after work I can post game.
Sunday's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, Sunday will be because I probably won't be back from Miami until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
So Sunday will be
Christmas Day I'll be home watching all day, so at night I can probably do a post.
maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out. Till then, yeah. See y'all later.
Adios.
Later.